Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time being here, thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to show you how you could make fold over hang tags for your scrunchies. Now I made these scrunchies as a part of my business, and I decided that I was gonna use my Cricut machine at home to design and to make these hang tags. So this is what I came up with. I did this one in yellow. It's just the white cardstock that I used, then I used yellow on it, and then I did this one in just plain white. I also put my logo right here. The materials you're gonna need for this video, the only thing I use is cardstock. So I got this cardstock at Michael's, and I believe this is the medium weight cardstock, and I got it in white. So this is what it looks like. It's the 65-pound cardstock that I used to make this one. So if that is something you are interested in, just keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back. We are in Cricut Design Space. Now today I'm going to show you how you can make tags, hang tags for your scrunchies. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here where it says shapes, and I'm going to click on this square, the square that has the rounded edge. So this is a square. When it comes in, it's gonna come in 2 by 2, and I'm just going to change it to green or yellow for now. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to unlock, go up here where it says size, and I'm going to unlock the proportion, and I'm going to change the width to 3 inches, and the height I'm going to change it to about 4.5 inches. I'm gonna make it 4.5. Now, if you are making this for a jumbo or a oversized scrunchie, you could make it 3 inches by 5 inches, but I'm going to make mine today 3 inches by 4.5. So I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna lock this proportion. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over here where it says shape, and I'm going to grab a half circle. Now, this is my half circle, and what I'm gonna do, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. When it's rotated, it's gonna look like this. It's just half of a circle. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to size it down just a little bit, maybe around here. Here is fine. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just place that on top of the square. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select both the square and the half circle, and I'm gonna align it center horizontally. After I align it center horizontally, I'm going to go down here with it still selected, and I'm going to press unite. So when it's united, it's going to look like this. Now I'm going to undo it for a little while because I don't want the shape at the top to be so rounded. If you like it this way, you could leave it, but I'm gonna unlock it for a little bit, and I'm gonna take it down just a little bit so that the shape at the top doesn't look so rounded so much at the top. Maybe this, yeah, this is fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead, highlight both of them, and then I'm gonna go down where it says combine, and I'm gonna unite them. All right, it looks much better this way. Okay, after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm going to take my view down. So go over here where it says duplicate, and I'm going to rotate this one 180 degrees. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on this one right here. And I am going to grab both of them and I'm going to align it center horizontally. Now, when I have this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead right here and I am going to unite them. When you unite it, it's going to look like this. The reason why I use the rounded edge, the shape for the rounded edge, is because I kind of wanted to know where the middle is. Okay, it is not going to look like this, but I wanted the middle to show an indication where the middle is. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I am gonna go over here again where it says shape, and I'm going to grab a half circle just the same, and I'm gonna rotate this half circle by 180 degrees. So go up here where it says rotate, and I'm gonna put 180 degrees because I want it to be flipped the other way. No, I know that this is going to be too wide, so I want the length to be around, instead of rotating it this way, let me, okay, I'm gonna change this to about 1. Let's see how 1 looks. Let me unlock, and I'm gonna change this, the width, to about 1.5. All right, let me do 1, and I'm going to just drag it out. So I'm just dragging it to get it to look, I don't want it too long. I want it around 4 inches, 5 inches. So this length is okay. The width is okay. Let me see if I can squish it some more. So this is about 1 inch by 5.5. Let me see. Let me rotate it again 180 degrees and see something. So I'm gonna go up here where it says rotate 180, and I'm gonna rotate it again. Okay. So I'm going to put this one here. I still think it's too wide, so I'm gonna take it in a little bit more. And I still think it's too high. I think this is okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight both. I'm going to highlight both shape, and I am gonna go up here where it says align, and I'm going to center it vertically. Okay, so when I center it vertically, it's gonna be in the middle of this. So I think I want to take this shape down a little bit more because I don't want it to come in too much on the width of it. So I'm gonna take this shape in a little bit more. Let me do 0.75. Okay, I think that's okay. And let me do 5.1, let's see. Okay, and I'm gonna take it again. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna apply both, select both of them. I'm gonna go up here and center it vertically so that it's in the middle. Then I'm gonna go over here where it says slice, and I'm gonna slice it out. When I press slice, I'm gonna have this one, and this piece has to go also. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to flip this 180 degrees, okay? And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, okay? I'm going to highlight both of the layers, and I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna center vertically, then I'm gonna go down and slice. Okay, so when it's sliced, all this will go away. I don't need that anymore. I don't need this anymore, neither this one. So I'm gonna delete all this. Now this is the piece that you'll have. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna grab a circle, and I'm going to make it quite small. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it on here. I'm gonna select both of them. I'm going to center horizontally, then I'm gonna slice it out. Okay, so now you have this one, that one, I don't need this one. Then I'm gonna take this piece and I'm gonna put it at the bottom, and I am going to highlight both, and I'm going to center horizontally. Then I am going to slice it out. Now I don't need this, and I also don't need this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm at 50%, so it looks a little bit small, but if I should take it up, you see that it's a little bit bigger. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add some text because we are using the print then cut feature. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my logo. This is my logo, and I'm gonna put it on this hang tag. Okay. And I'm gonna grab a text. I'm gonna put thank you for shopping small. Let me put the small down. And I'm going to change this font to, I'm gonna make it smaller. I'm gonna make the spacing smaller since we don't have a lot of space. Okay, and I'm gonna change this to a different font, system font. I'm gonna change it to, let's try Baby Magnolia. See how that looks. Not bad. Okay, so let me adjust the spacing. Too far. So I just go up where it says line space and I adjust the spacing. Okay. Okay, and I'm just gonna make it smaller so that it could fit here. Okay, this looks good. Okay, I'm gonna change the color to black also. And I'm also going to weld this font. So go down here where it says combine and weld the script font. Okay. All right. So let me change this to white. I don't want to change it to white yet so that you could, uh, let me just let it stay at yellow for now so that you could see it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab another text that says tailor made with love. I like that. Tailor made with love. Okay. And I'm going to adjust the spacing again. Okay, let me take this down. Okay, so I am going to take this text and I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees like this. I'm gonna put it right here at the bottom. And I want to see if I have um, space for my logo. So I'm going to flip this 180 degrees also. Very good. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put right there in the middle. I wanna allow these to align center right. So everything is centered and looks good. Let me see if I could take this up. Okay, let me see if I could take this up a little bit more, down a little bit more, so that my logo could come down a little more. There you go. And this looks good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to select all my text and I'm going to go down here where it says flatten and I'm gonna flatten it. Now it's giving me an error here. Oops. It's telling me that it's too large. So we should resize it to 288. Let's resize it. Let's do auto resize. See? So 2.88 by 9, which is okay. And look at that. This is your hand tag. So what you're going to do now is go ahead and make it. I'm going to use cardstock, print it from my printer, and then use cardstock to make it. What you could do, you could duplicate so that it has more than one. So I'm going to duplicate it 1, 4, 4. Let me do 4 first. And then I'm going to hit make it, guys. Okay, so this is what you're gonna have. You're gonna press continue. Then it's gonna ask you, because it's a print then code, to send it to your printer. And I'm going to use system dialog, and then I'm going to press print. I'm going to press preferences, matte presentation paper. I'm going to press my quality to be best. Okay, and I'm going to press OK. Then I'm going to press print. Okay, and then I'm going to print it. After I print it, I'll show you how to load it on your Cricut and then cut it out. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I printed out my design. This is what it looks like. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut it out. Now I am going to, this is the cardstock that I use. I got this from Michael's, and it's just the medium weight cardstock. Here I have my light grip mat, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place my cardstock on the light grip mat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cutting machine. I'm going to put it on like the light cardstock setting. If it doesn't cut, I will just send it back through again. So I'm going to cut it out and show you how it looks. Okay guys, so I'm gonna check to see if it cut, and it did. So I'm going to unload my mat. Alright, so let's see how this came out. So you see that it cut out the hole, and this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to put it over a scrunchie for you to see. Okay, so I have this beautiful scrunchie that I went ahead and I made. And I'm going to put my tag in on it. Wow, this is pretty. And you could use some sort of glue to hold this together, but I am just going to staple it. Okay, this is nice. So here it has my logo on it, and on this side it says, "Thank you for shopping small." You could design this any way you want to design it. You could make it any color you wanted to make it. I just went ahead with the white, and I think it came out quite well. I am going to try it with different colors. I'm gonna do it in different colors. So let me know what you think of this tutorial, and until we meet, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.